somehow. Hello and welcome back, GilderGames. We're on episode 25 of The Adventures of Alundra. In the last episode we just got back from Madagascar. We got approached by Septimus, who was speaking about Chancellor Ronan, so we're going to have to probably go to the sanctuary, but before we do that we're going to be speaking to all the villagers. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to go down the steps here. Alright, we're going to talk to Jess first. Ronan has been praying to an evil demon. Oh, I can believe many things, Alundra, but that I cannot. I will not. Alright, we're going to head out here. Sybil, you have to see my latest dream, Alundra. No, wait, I should say you have to feel it. Take my hand, Alundra. Lutus, you must ask Jess. No, you must demand of Jess that he create a new sword. I don't want to die, Alundra. I want to live forever if it were possible. But defeating the demon is far more important than any one life, including my own. Jess, this is the Holy Sword. I began work on it shortly after Lutus died. With this weapon, Alundra, you can restore peace to our world once and for all. You can't let the sacrifice Lutus made be for naught. Smells as well. It's finally here. I can't believe they didn't listen to me. Fools, see how powerless you are. Die. Sybil, you fight against a black force of evil at great personal risk to life and limb. Strangely, no one tries to stop you, but you realize that they understand you fight for them as well. You are not afraid, just determined to emerge victorious. Alright, we're going to speak to these two first. Fergus, hi Alundra. Some of the grown-ups say you're causing all the trouble here. I don't think so. I think you're too cool to be such a troublemaker. Nestus, a rumor is spreading that you are planning to leave the village. That's not true, is it, Alundra? You wouldn't leave us, would you? Alright, we're going to talk to Talus here. Now that you've saved Giles, you're an inspiration to peasants everywhere. Fight the power. Alright, we're going to go in the mayor's house. Alright, we'll speak to Thea first. Ronan, I haven't seen him around lately. No? Why do you ask? Beaumont, since you saved Giles from untimely death, he has only words of praise for you. For a while, I surmised that you might be the source of our troubles, Alundra. But now I know that you are honorable, not evil. Bravo, Alundra. Bravo. Alright, leave here. Okay, right. We'll check in here. Septimus won't be in his house, so you can check here if you want. He is not going to be around. Alright, we'll go in here. Alright, we'll speak to the two people in here. Rumi, would the gods have saved Giles' life if you had not, Alundra? I had a feeling that our prayers would have gone unanswered. Wendell, there has to be a devil. Why else would all these terrible things keep happening to us? Alright, we'll leave here. Let's just go next door into Giles's house. I don't think he is around. No. Alright, so Giles is not around. Keisha, why are the gods claiming our lives? Why are we being punished with death? Alright. Go down here. We'll speak to Yuri. I'm afraid to go to sleep because I might fall victim to a horrible nightmare. I'm afraid to leave the village and pick herbs because I might be killed by a monster. I am paralyzed with fear, Alundra, and I hate it. Alright. These two. Sierra. Since returning home, Sybil has not even had one of her strange dreams. What happened to her while she was away, Alundra? She has the strangest look in her eyes now. I'm almost afraid of her, truth be told. Sybil. Sybil just says the same thing. Right, so we're just going to leave those two. And we're going to go down here to this house. Right, Gustav. All of ya can ga to hell, ever last one of you sons of bitches. Hiccup. Talk to Aline. Have you come to kill me, demon? To claim my soul? Why do you kill, demon? Does it please you? Shall I tell you? Do you want to know? If that is so, I won't kill you. Alright, we're gonna leave these two alone. Just head out there. Right. We're going to go across here as well. Yeah, so this is going to be closed off. Mead, Ronan has been acting strange, yes. Almost as though he thinks he's been watched. So we can't go to the fortune teller just yet. Yeah, so that one is closed. Can't go on there. Right, so we're going to go in here. Mia, so you spoke to Septimus. I assure you that it's true. Ronan believes that he prays to the gods, but he has been the victim of a clever deception. He is worshipping the very evil from which he believes the gods shall deliver us. Go, see for yourself. Ronan should still be at the sanctuary. Myra, leave me to suffer alone, Alundra. I have no strength left to denounce you. Okay, so we're just going to go next door. To these two. Alright, we'll talk to Bonaire first. Dude, I haven't had any dreams since Nadia died. It's weird, but I have guessed at 86 the nightmares too. Phineas, will this village ever return to the way it was before Alundra? I'm starting to forget what tranquility was like. Alright, so we just have to go over here. Alright, so I'm going to go to Nava. I'll meet you there. Alright, and we are here. Nava, you're asking me if I think the gods exist? I think that question is better left to the philosophers, my boy. I'll meet you back at the village. Alright, and we are back at the village. We just have 2 more houses to go to. Alright, so we're going to go up here. So I have been paying very close attention to this chimney here. It now has no smoke coming out of it, so we can jump down. So these kind of vases or whatever, they can drop money, health, or magic. The maximum amount of everything or the least. Alright, we're gonna get this chest. Secret pass obtained. So that item is missable. Make sure that you claim that when you can. Secret pass opens doors to opportunity. I'm not going to explain this just yet. We're gonna play with that in the next episodes. For now, we are going to press this button, which is going to get rid of this door or open it. I'm going to go down these steps. All right, talk to these two. Lewis, what's that, Alundra? I perished in your dream. Once I might have been fascinated, but now those words terrify me. Fiend, Giles doesn't seem happy, even after you saved his life. Perhaps he's upset with himself for acting as he did toward you. Alright, so we just have the last house over here. It's just the fortune teller. Me just says the same thing. Before anyone realizes, the light shall be consumed by darkness. Alright, so that's where we have to go. I behold your friend Septimus waiting for you near a place of worship. So we just have to go to the sanctuary. Alright, so we're just gonna head up there. Meet Septimus up at the sanctuary now. Septimus, it won't open. I believe it must be locked from within. This is quite an unexpected obstacle, and definitely unwelcome. We appear to be without recourse. Wait, perhaps there is another way in. If we could reach the upper windows, perhaps they could be pierced to allow entry. However, I would consider breaking and entering a somewhat drastic choice. Eternal damnation is to be expected in retribution at some point, Alundra. Unless you have a superior idea. Climb the moat wall and back, then dispense with the window. Alright, so he just says the same thing. I'm going to talk to Cephas here. What's that? Something is amiss with Chancellor Ronan. Perhaps you don't understand, friend. He's always been a bit of a humorless lump of anti-humanity. I love it. Alright. So yeah, you just have to jump on this and go up here. We're going to get the flail. You can use the bombs as well. We're going to hit this. Alright, so we're here, we're in the kitchen of the sanctuary. So that's kind of cool. We don't need to go down there. Instead, you want to go over here. Go over this bit. Alundra, if you're in there, come to the front and open the door, please. Septimus, I'll search the vicinity of the altars for anything unusual. Alright, so I don't think we can leave. Where are you going, Alundra? This is no time to give up. Come back inside. Alright, so we're gonna go see what Septimus is up to. Ronan's quarters are upstairs. I'd give them a look, Alundra. So, it doesn't specify where we go, but it's a good idea to probably check up here, because we haven't been up this one. So just go on this bit. Alright, so there's a switch over there, and we have the flail equipped, so if we jump, we should be able to hit that. Alright, we're going to investigate in there. And have a look around. So these are bookshelves. You can kind of notice one here. There is a small gap between two of the volumes. we're going to go back out. There's nothing we can do there. Alright, so we want to find Septimus again. He's going to be over here. See there? It appears to be some kind of switching device, and quite well hidden at that. If I hadn't searched that area a second time, I would have missed it. Shall we activate the switch? Alright. What was that noise? I can't be sure, but I thought it came from the west room. Alright, so we're going to go in here. Didn't specify if it was up or down, but it's this one. So it's opened up this bit. This would not be open until this point. We want to hit that. And then also hit that one. And it's going to make a switch appear over there, a button. You can't make it from over here. So what you want to do is come back out. Go back out here. Septimus, Alundra, come here. I found yet another switch. Shall I try this switch? There's a trap inside the sanctuary. Just what is going on here? I think we need to do more searching. What is Ronan trying to hide, and why? We must search until we get to the bottom of this. So after we've done that, we're going to go down here and then go to this upper west one. And yeah, we want to go down here. So this hole, this would not have appeared if that spike ball didn't hit before. Jump down there. Alright, so that's opened that. We're going to go in there. Alright, so the objective of the game here is to get the book. We have to get this book right here. And it's going to keep running away from us, teleporting away. And you're going to find out pretty fast that you are actually not going to be able to get it. It's actually impossible. Don't even bother. Alright, so we're going to leave. We're going to go out here. And we're going to go try to find Septimus. He's in a different place. Septimus. This stand seemed a bit out of place, and when I examined it more closely, it moved. Not much, but it did move. Here, see it for yourself. Something is blocking it from moving any further. What's that? You say the book keeps vanishing before you can lay your hands on it? Certainly I'll help you. Besides, I'm a scholar. Locating lost and rare books is my speciality. A little scholar humour there, well, never mind. Okay, so we have no control over this. Septimus, I see. The book seems to have a mind of its own, but I do have a plan. You chase the book while I wait here for it. What's that? Well, I came up with the plan, so you get to chase the blasted thing around the room. This is probably the best place to catch the book, Alundra. So then what are you waiting for? Get to it. So eventually it will just get to Septimus. So you just have to chase it around a little bit. There we go. I got it, Alundra. I got it. So you cannot actually get the book from these angles. You actually have to come over here. Receive the Book of Runes. Now that that's finished, I believe I shall return to the main room to examine that pedestal more closely. Alright, we'll have a look at this book. Book of Runes. A strange book from the Sanctuary. Right, so we're going to be using that very soon. We're just once more going to see what Septimus is up to. Septimus, if only we could find an easy way to move this monstrous pedestal aside. Look here, that seems to be a keyhole of some sort in the side, but it's quite unusual. In fact, I've never beheld its equal. I doubt I could fashion a key to fit it. I believe Ronan must have hidden the key to this somewhere in the sanctuary. We must find it. Alright, so we're gonna head back upstairs. Because if you remember, there is an empty book slot right here. There is a small gap between the two volumes. Shall we put the book into the slot on the shelf? Yes. Alright, we're going to have a look in here, and yeah, so we have the same kind of thing here. There is a small gap between the two volumes. We don't have the book though, so we're going to go back down. Septimus, Alundra, come quickly, I found yet another switch. It could be a trap, it could be anything, but we must try it anyway, right? Alright, here I go. Pushing the switch. Yes, indeed, I'm pushing the switch that could kill us. Are you sure we should try this switch? What the? That sounded like it came from the east wing. Perhaps I should stay here while you investigate further. Alright, so we're just going to go in here. And up into this room. Alright, so this is open. So a little puzzle here. Push these stools onto those. And this one has one above it. You can't see it, but it is there. You'll hear that clicking sound, and it'll make that appear. Right, so you hit that. And don't forget this. Life vessel obtained. We now have 25 HP. Alright, so we're going to go down here into this room. So a bit like before, we just want to push these into where they need to go. If you do fail the puzzle, don't worry. All you have to do is just leave the room, come back in, and it'll reset. This can be a little bit easy to fail, like these bits right here. If you are on the wrong pixel, it will go on the wrong bit. Receive the Book of Verse. Alright, we'll show this one. Book of Runes. So a little bit of a glitch there. It's going to be called the Book of Runes even though it is called the Book of Verse. We're going to go back up to here. Right, so we're going to go up these steps here again. Head in this room. I'm going to put this Book of Verse in here, in the small gap. Alright, we're going to get this secret button. we're getting somewhere. So it's going to open up that bit. So we're going to go in here. And yeah, so this carpet, if you touch it, it's going to make that switch disappear. So you cannot touch that switch. So you want to jump on this chair here. Jump over there. And then you can touch this bit here. Just do not touch the red carpet. Alright, just edge yourself. Get on the table. Alright, ooh, there we go. Received a curious key. Alright, we'll have a look at this very quickly. Curious key. Ronan held this key. So that's a unique key. There's only one. I'll have a look at that, so that's pretty cool. Alright. I'm going to leave this bit now and go into the main bit. I'm going to meet up with Septimus. I'm going to dash up here. They're a little bit faster. Septimus, well, did your investigation meet with success, Alundra? Alundra hands over the curious key. It seems to be a perfect fit, Alundra. Let's turn it and see what happens. It moved. By the gods, Alundra, behold, a concealed staircase. I'll bet you 100 Gilder Ronan not only knows about it, he uses it, but for what? This is Ronan's work. I bet your life on it. Just kidding. A little humour to lighten the heaviness of the moment, my studious friend. Right, we're gonna head down here. We don't have control. Septimus, this is a statue of worship, a statue for the gods. The king made it a crime to worship these idols. And here you are, breaking the law. Why, Ronan? Why? Ronan, now that the gods are not seen, they have been all but forgotten by the sinful mankind, called upon by us only in times of dire need. The gods are angry for treating them this way. I am a faithful servant of the gods, and I continue to respect and honor them. I have violated the king's law since its inception, yet I have not hidden that fact. Most of the good people here know of my crime. Septimus, are you saying the gods are angry with us, Ronan? That they are the root cause of our nightmares? Ronan, the only one who said the nightmares were the work of evil was Mia. Or was it you, Alundra? Septimus, I don't understand. Why are the gods who created us now torturing and murdering us? Ronan, because we have betrayed them, Septimus. When the king's foolish edict was issued, we lost our ability to create. So instead, we learned how to control and manipulate our own dreams. We sought out happiness in the worlds within our own minds, this domain of our personal id. Don't you understand? It's not the gods who are at fault, it's us. Septimus, let's go, Alundra. Talking to this zealot is a waste of time. Ronan, we shall carry on in our fight against this evil that has come upon us, even if we find ourselves battling merciless gods themselves, for a god without mercy is a demon. Ronan, ha ha ha, oh really? I'm sure the gods are cowering in fear at your ill-thought blasphemy, Septimus. There could be no doubt. It was a portrait of Melz's in the basement of the sanctuary. Is Ronan the only one who worshipped his image, or had other villagers knelt before the ghoul as well? Alright, we're gonna hear some commotion downstairs, but we're gonna save the game. We're gonna end the episode here. We're gonna save it on this one here. So that top one. Alright, I've been GilderGames, thanks for watching, hope to see you in the next episode, and goodbye.